Dress, turn the drip to a flat.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. We've got the Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls. The starters for the Utah Jazz. In at forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Sexton is out there with Collier. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Dennis Rodman. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Rodman.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Here's Collier, and he drives in. Kessler tips it back in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to talk with Phil Jackson for just a minute. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Pass to Kessler. Back to Sexton. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Jordan. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he could put that one down.
Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Sexton against Jordan. from 12 feet out. That's tipped. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Harper, no good. On offense, here are the Jazz. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Utah shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. It's Rodman with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 1. Here's Jordan in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
That one drops for him. Sexton's got his second bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Jordan. He has 6. Outside Pippen. Pocket 6. Outside Rodman. From 17 feet out. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Outside for Sexton. Off target from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Collier following the basket by Michael Jordan. To the paint. The pass to Longley. On the wing, Jordan. Here's Collier. Wants to get it to Collins and does. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's Jordan. Kessler with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The shot by Sexton, no good. It's Rodman with the ball for the Bulls. Right side, Jordan. Collins grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. Here's Collier. Takes it inside. Makes it off the glass. Collier's got 5 now. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Harper. Pippen against Sexton. The feed to Rodman. No good that time. Collins with some nice D. And the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop, and then the perfect timing on the block.
On the wing, Markkanen. Guarded by Pippen, and that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Collier after the Bulls pick up 2. Sexton the pass to Collier. driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. Collier's got his third bucket of the night.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Collier, that's good.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Stolen by Collins. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Some changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. And it's Kukoc in for Jordan. Keontae George, he's checked in for the Jazz.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
Here's Sexton, and the rejection by Pippen. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So for the Bulls, Simpkins comes in for Rodman. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. From deep three-point territory. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Jazz ball.
So it's Utah now. They trail by 1. Clarkson passes to Filipowski. George against Kerr. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. George way outside. The Jazz again can't hit it. And Chicago has possession. He takes it in. Gets it to go. That one good from Kerr.
Defensively, you have to respect the jumper of Kerr. So in turn, that opens up driving lanes for him to take.
Bulls foul. Steve Kerr. First personal foul. Second team foul.
George still without a basket. Good on the triple.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Inside, here's Kerr. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
For your Bulls, Steve Kerr.
And he's good on the second.
And you look at Kerr, just a sharp-shooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
Passes it to Filipowski. Clarkson outside. Misses the 3. Chicago leading. Pippen the pass to Kerr. Who's back up? Hits. Count that one from Simpkins.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
Chicago foul. Steve Kerr. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Hendricks. Guarded by Kukoc. Potter the pass to Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Hendricks can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Kukoc. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
And with his height, Kukoc doesn't have a long way to go for the slam. He just pops up there and puts that one down.
Here's Filipowski. Still yet to score. George against Pippen, and George gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jazz foul. Potter.
Chicago making a switch here. Bushel is checked in.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup.
Three-pointer, Kukoc. Utah with the rebound. Down low, here's Clarkson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's now only a 1-point Bulls lead.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to
first.
Simpkins.
2 minutes.
And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. The shot's good on the assist by George. And the Jazz lead by 1. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Substitution on the
And
court.
something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Dennis Rodman is checked in for the Bulls. And Utah with a change here, too. Sensabaugh is checked in.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Kerr against George. Right side Rodman to the inside. And count it, this shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Jordan.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul.
Utah trailing here. Out to the right wing. Here's Hendricks. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Bushel. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's Bushel. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jazz trail by 5. Knocked away. The pass to Hendricks. Fires from the corner. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Kukoc pass to Wennington.
Bulls foul. Tony Kukoc. First personal foul. Third team foul.
.29 seconds left in the first. George passes to Filipowski. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Right side, Kukoc. Here's Wennington. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Wennington's got 5 points so far. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Had the space there, but it's offline.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, it's a player's lead, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5.
Bulls 35. The Jazz 30.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Longley out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Harper. And it's Kukoc in at the small forward.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Jordan down low. Defended by Sexton. Counted.
He can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's George. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 7.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Here's Jordan. Markkanen with the block. Kukoc against Sexton. Markkanen in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Markkanen's got it all tied up now for Utah.
And he plays with such a great rhythm. Markkanen, the catch-and-shoot shot, one he practices religiously.
Jordan passes to Rodman. Misses the baby hook. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Filipowski. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Filipowski's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz. Jordan deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Kukoc. Inside. Here's Rodman. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Sends the ball, no good. And Chicago has possession. And Jordan throws it down.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
And that one drops for him. And it's 9 points for Colin Sexton.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Kukoc gets the bucket.
Agile move there by Kukoc against the contact, navigating the defense to find that finish.
To the paint, here's Filipowski. Banked in off the glass. Filipowski's got his second bucket of the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Jordan. Rebound, Utah. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
They get the rebound. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And that one is hammered home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Sensabaugh. Rodman covering. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Chicago trailing here. Jordan outside. It's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. Pippin's checked in for the Bulls. The Jazz making a switch here. Jordan against Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. 6 feet out. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Here's Jordan, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 20 points.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Sexton against Jordan. The 3. The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's Chicago. The three, Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Harper against George. Fires from deep. Rodman with the rebound. Rodman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep, Jordan cans it from downtown. And it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Collier, he's checked in for Keontae George. Sexton against Jordan. Here's Kessler. And nothing is falling for him right now. It's Rodman with the ball for the Bulls. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Jordan inside. Defended by Sexton. Pippen outside. Sexton against Jordan. Here's Rodman. That one dropped for his second bucket. Again, 2 for 4.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Here's Collier. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Jordan. And slammed up by Jordan.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
Sexton against Jordan. Kessler in the post. The open look here for Sexton. Hits the 3-point bomb. Sexton's got 16.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And 3 from Jordan. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Jordan passes to Kukoc. He can't get that one. Collins with some nice D. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket. Has that great burst to get to the rim.
Outside Jordan. He feeds it to Rodman. Count it. Rodman's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Jordan against Sexton. Good work defensively by Rodman. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Is on Colin Sexton.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Wellington, he's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Ron Harper. The Jazz also changing it up. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Colin Sexton. And the Jazz call time here. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Clarkson taking his time here. Here's Kessler. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Kessler's got 6.
Nice tip hit there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Jordan passes to Rodman.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
Here's Collier, defended by Kerr. Down low, stolen. Feeds it to Jordan. Nifty move. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Kessler passes to Clarkson. From 12 feet out, the basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And this is what Clarkson is out here to do. He's consistent about looking to score from the mid-range.
Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Open for 3. And he recovers it. From deep, Jordan. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. With the teardrop, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. Bushler's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Utah with a change here, too. Potter's checked in. 1:56 left now here in the second. Here's Rodman. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Pippen outside. Fires the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hendricks. Good work defensively by Pippen.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Kerr. Launches from deep. And it's Potter with the rebound. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. Collier. That's good. Collier's got 14.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Kerr outside. Passes it to Wennington. Stripped away. Here's Hendricks. Jazz passing it around. And yes, it's good. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Pippen kicks to Rodman. Pass to Bushler. Here's the 3. Utah with the rebound. And now Utah, fast break. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Right wing. And here's Kerr from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Kerr's got his 2nd basket.
And that's his specialty. Kerr is out there to space the floor for his teammates and knock down triple.
That one good for 2.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Bushler, the pass to Kerr. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Collier. Back to Clarkson. 3-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls out front, leading by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
67.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we've got second half. Action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so in the game for the Jazz, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. It's Collier at the point, and they'll keep possession.
Michael Jordan, first personal foul.
The Jazz shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
Kessler at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one misses. The Bulls leading. Outside Harper. To the middle. Here's Rodman. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Stolen by Markkanen. Outside, Sexton. Back to Markkanen. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Harper. Collier. That's good. Collier's got 18 points. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And finished off by Longwood.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Down low, here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Jordan's gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. And finished off by Collins.
Assist
You got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Sexton against Jordan. To the paint, Collins. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pippen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
Utah trailing here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's blocked by Jordan. Rodman in the post, working on Collins. Back to Rodman, stolen by Collins. Here's Sexton. That one a little long.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
Yeah, that's good discipline to stay attached and alter the shot.
That shot wide open. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Pippen dishes to Jordan. Here's Longley. Kessler with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
The shot by Sexton, no good. The Bulls leading by 5. Now Jordan, 33 points for him. Right side, Harper. There's the triple. The rebound by the Jazz. Sexton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Collier. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Jordan. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Rodman's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Utah calls timeout.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take the timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Bulls making a switch here. New coach has checked in. Utah also making some changes. Filipowski comes in for John Collins. And Georgia subbed in for Collier. Bulls on D. Pass to Filipowski. Utah moving it around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Second team foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Good on the second free throw. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Outside, Jordan. To the inside. Here's Kukoc. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Filipowski.
You want to talk about difficult guys to match up with. Tony Kukoc at 6'11", can shoot it, handle it. I mean, how do you guard it?
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
And the Croatian swingman Kukoc, a valuable, multifaceted player who can do a little bit of everything.
Puts it up from 12. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 20. And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. Leading by 5. Diving in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the first one drops. And so Jordan nails both of them. Jazz trail by 7. Outside, George. Now the dish to Sexton. Some solid defense from Pippen. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Sexton against Jordan. Takes it from 10, and no good. Trying to use the glass. On offense, here are the Jazz. Now, here's Sexton. 20 points for him. That one goes. Count it. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
And Jordan throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Kessler throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now the pass to Pippen. Here's Jordan. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Count it. Good.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
And then jammed down. It goes right over Colin Sexton.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Jazz trail by 5. Utah calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Wennington is checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Harper. Utah also making some changes. Sensabaugh is checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Sexton. Chicago leading by 5. Outside, Jordan. Passes to Wennington. And the layup falls. Wennington's got his third basket of the night right there.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
To the left side wing. Sensabaugh connects from three-point range.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Kessler. Here's Wennington. Knocks it loose. He's all alone. Here's Sensabaugh. The 9-footer's on the mark. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Kukoc kicks to Kerr. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Kukoc has got his 4th assist in this one. Clarkson passes to Filipowski. George dishes to Clarkson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Jordan the pass to Wennington. Jordan against Clarkson. Lets it go from 11. A shot by Jordan, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 5-point game. Shot from 12. Kessler passes to Filipowski. A shot by George, wide open. Hits the jumper in space. George has got 9. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Here's Clarkson. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it. The Bulls leading by 3. Jordan left side. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 43 points.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jordan against Clarkson. Looking to get back on track here. It's deflected. 3-on-3. Jordan passes to Wennington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
4th personal foul.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
At the line for Chicago, Bill Wennington. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Bushler's checked in for Chicago. And Utah also making a switch. Potter's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Clarkson.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
For Utah, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And the first one at the line is good. Rodman, he's checked in for Wennington. He hits both from the stripe. The Bulls leading by 4. Kerr outside. Inside. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Here's Rodman. And Rodman with the slam.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
To the inside. Here's Clarkson. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Assist from
That's 12 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson. Getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Kerr, the pass to Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk. And here's George. He's got 11. Pass to Filipowski. He kicks it to Clarkson. Shoots over Pippen. Kukoc with the rebound. Kukoc has got 7 rebounds in the game. Kerr outside. Got a piece of it.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Pass to Rodman. 4 seconds left. And Rodman with the slam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this.
100.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Jordan on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then there's Harper. Then it's Longley. And it's Kerr in at the 2 spot. Collins passes to Sexton. Chicago grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Kerr. Plays it up off the glass.
Scoring it inside for once. Steve Kerr switching it up a little bit.
The pass to Collins. Here's Collier. That's down the hash. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Harper with the ball. To the paint. And finished off by Longley.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
In the corner, Collins with it. Off target with the open look. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's the feed to Rodman. Down low. Here's Longley. Bank shot. No good. Lobbed up there for Collins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And Utah making a change here. Kessler's checked in. Nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push it to double digits.
Rodman kicks to Pippen. Rodman passes to Longley. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Harper from the arc. And it's Utah with the rebound. To the left wing. Here's Collier. Another miss by Utah. It's Rodman with the ball for the Bulls. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Kerr against Sexton. Rodman kicks to Pippen for the 3. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's got 6 assists here tonight. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Bulls foul. Dennis Rodman. Second personal foul. First team foul.
That one is off.
Shooting for Utah. Collier. Taking 2.
He hits the second from the line. The Bulls leading by 10. Pippen kicks to Rodman. Passes it to Harper. Back to Rodman. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Utah ball.
Chicago making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Jazz trail by 10. Pass to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Sexton against Jordan. To the middle. Here's Rodman. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size is.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's Harper. In the corner, it's Jordan. Clock at 4. Tries again. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And we've seen it. He can do this. Great burst there to get the finish.
Jazz trail by 12. Outside, Sexton. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Markkanen against Pippen. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 12. Outside, Longley. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Over to the wing. Inside. Here's Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Jazz trail by 14. DeCallier. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Collier's got 23 points.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Kicks it out to Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got his third assist on the night. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Harper. Outside, Markkanen. Off target with his three.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Jazz trail by 15. The pass to Collier. Harper with the steal. Rodman with it. He's picked up by Collins. Pippen for three. Nailed from three-point land. Pippen's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Chicago leading by 18. Here's Jordan. Up and in on the layup. Jordan's got 50 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Kessler with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Pippen, no luck. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz to end the run. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Jordan against Sexton. Tries from 10, and he gets the jumper to drop. Jordan's got 52 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Man, the body control and focus. Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
George is checked in for the Jazz. Jazz trail by 21. Here's Sexton. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Kessler's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Markkanen with the block.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
Harper with the steal. On up the court. George against Jordan. Back to Rodman. From deep. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Poked away. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Markkanen with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Shoots from 12.
And Pippen is a rugged defender, has tremendous length, and that helps him cover a lot of ground.
And here's Jordan outside. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. The kick out to Harper. Jordan against Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, Utah. Now Markkanen. Right side, Sexton. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Sexton's got 27 points.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dennis Rodman.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Harper against George. Outside, Sexton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
One shot.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with it's infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
.129 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Sexton
is on Colin Sexton.
Foul.
Clearly a foul.
Team foul. At the line for Chicago, Michael Jordan.
Throw good, Jordan.
Shooting
2. Second free throw, no good. Jazz trail by 16, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Sexton, and the rejection by Pippen. Here's Jordan, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Keontae George picks one up.
5th team foul. At the line for 2, Michael Jordan.
First one falls for Chicago, making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. And Kerr's subbed in for Harper. Both good from the line that time. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to George. Rebounded by Wennington. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Simpkins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 20.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
George. And George with the stuff.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Jordan up top. He's covered by Clarkson. The 3, Pippen. Utah with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Bulls foul. Dickie Simpkins. First personal foul. 5th team foul. Taking
the first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. And Chicago has possession. 16-point lead. And so the Bulls now can just hold on to the ball. Pippen misses. Here's Hendricks. Tries it from 9. Nice jump shot. Good. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Pippen. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks.